Flyers hockey brought to you by EA Sports and Itachi TV.
The Senators get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, look at this chance. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Grabbed along the boards by Couturier. The Senators will play it in their own end. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Makes a move in front. And he takes the feed. Great pressure on the offensive end by Couturier. Denies it in front. They're going to keep things moving here. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. And that's blocked. Moves with the puck at the corner. Delayed penalty looming. Quick whistle stops the play. The Flyers are off to the box. Interference the call.
First penalty kill of the night for this team, and they won't let that knock their confidence. We know their penalty kill unit is ranked toward the bottom of the league. It's something they've been actively working on to improve. So let's see if any of their improvements show up tonight.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Boom! What a hit!
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And they're gone ahead and it comes short-handed.
Well, that's just a dagger, isn't it, James? Being aggressive, anticipating an active stick, and getting on your horse and creating opportunity when you're on the PK. He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the pane, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
The Flyers crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, you know, there's all that energy. Well, they corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric start getting on the board early in the opening period.
And that slides right out to center ice. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. There's a chance in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. From center, they get into the attacking area. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Tippett's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And that's intercepted by Johnson.
The Flyers are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Power play pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Well, this was so efficient. They kept the PK guessing, and when you do that, you can run multiple options, James. They made them vulnerable, and they capitalized.
Still a lot of time left in the period. As we approach the midway mark, You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Norris wins the draw at center. Ottawa's moving it into the offensive end and uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Good defensive stop with the poke check. From the point, looks to make something happen. Way too much congestion blocks that. Stones him in front. Oh, there's one more.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Great poke check on the reach. Picked up along the boards by Ristolainen. Shakes himself free. That knocks him off the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. With the backhander! Blocked away by Omar.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Sends a pass over. My goodness, what a save by Fedotov! The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. Hammers one at the net, and he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. That's wide of the net.
Coaches often measure scoring chance.
It's in. He scores. And that brings it to 20.
He knows that's number 20, James, and that signifies a solid season. He's been consistent. He's found the back of the net. He's been a real producer for this club. He does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out, with great timing, he's able to get a stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
The Flyers are up by one here in the back half of this opening frame.
Yeah, and they deserve the lead there. There's no question about it, James. I mean, they've been the better team. They've been first to the puck, and they've owned the majority of shots to net. Not afraid to put it there. Now they got to continue this pace and see if they can get ahead by more than one.
Philadelphia's got the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Works it across to Couturier. Excellent stick work on the play. Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. What a save on the play. And he takes the dish. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Lawton. Receives the pass. Poked away in the neutral zone by York. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Pushes it across to Konechny. Puck picked up by Shabbat. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Driving right to the front. And a great save. Takes the puck along the boards. Picked off by Shabbat. And the puck skips away after that move. And here at center, that's intercepted. Great heads-up play with the stick by York. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. The Flyers ready to go on the attack. Trapper saved, didn't get all of it, but still enough.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Philadelphia's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Puck grab by Sanderson. Slides it across to Patterson. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Sends it ahead to Kuzmenko. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Denies him in close. Denies him again. Norris carries the puck in his own zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Moves it quickly over to Kuzmenko. And that's broken up. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Craig. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. That was amazing. What a save by Fedotov.
Rebound control.
5 seconds and he makes the save. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. time's up because the second period's about to go down. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Philadelphia's got the 1-goal lead after 20 minutes of play, James, because they're putting the puck to the net. When you get the majority of shots, chances are they're going to go in eventually.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Takes it in front. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, and it stays out as it goes off the shaft with a stick on that one. Picked up along the wall by Lawton. And he takes the pass. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Big time stop there. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and drops up the puck. Omark's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
You know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
And now he moves it quickly to Patterson. Shot! Oh, what a stop by Fedotov!
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Flyers were played from the corner. Pays it up. Score! So look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Put our foot in the Ottawa Senators' ass.
Philadelphia's now gone up by 2 here in the second, and what a performance so far. They have been absolutely dominant, Cheryl.
They've been dominant. I think their coaching staff will like the performance that they put in so far. It'll be about capitalizing and finishing the rest of the way, but their possession, the majority of shots, everything's in their favor right now.
The Flyers gain possession. Can't maintain possession. Ottawa's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, what a slick stop by Omark. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Amadio. They fight for it along the boards. And the puck's booted away. And that's intercepted by Tippett. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Shabbat. Fires it into the offensive zone. Hathaway's lugging the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shuts him down. Near the point. Huge steal in his own end. Trying to gain a step. All alone. Stones him on the breakaway. Nice feed from the goaltender. Here they come on the attack. Sends it over. Here's a shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Ottawa's looking to break out. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Back to the blue line. The Flyers have the puck along the line. Denies him. He got all of it. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Off the boards and up the middle now. The Flyers will play the puck from behind the net. Grabs it in his own end. Steps across the blue line. Takes a shot. Denies him. Scores. Shot to Couturier.
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Flyers continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've led ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Slides the puck ahead to Tkachuk. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Taken by York. Quick shot! Denies him with the save. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Puck scooped up by Kuzmenko. There's a great glove save by Olmark. Slides the puck over to McEwen. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Forster's got it in the defensive end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Couturier's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Philadelphia's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. Gets in front of the shot. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Passes it to Craig. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play. Moves the puck up to Kuzmenko. To the front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Senators have it from their own end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. All relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. And he makes the save on that play. Can't get a... pass. And he slides it quickly to Jensen. Slides by the check. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Here they are on the attack. Stop! Santo buzzer, and they go on.
Well, coaches always say that the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Philadelphia's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy league, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Made the stop on the play. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame of this one. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Philadelphia is 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly. I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one. save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Senators played along the boards. With the backhand! Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Senators will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Taken along the wall by Shabbat. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Tries to the paint. Nice save from point-blank range. Jensen's got the puck in his own zone. And he avoids the poke check with... Great edge work. Feeds it over. Off a stick and they can't connect. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Sends it across. The Senators have possession shorthanded. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Handles the pass. Hammers the shot. Too many bodies in the way. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes the feed, moving in.
Sanderson's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Kuzmenko's moving it ahead.
With a comfortable lead.
Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Don't leak out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that point.
The Flyers are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And off the draw, they win possession. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Ottawa's got the puck. Broken up at center by Konechny. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. The Senators will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Senators gain possession of the defensive zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Cuts to the front. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Lawton's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Norris wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Handles the pass at center. Shakes loose. And he comes up with a stop there. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Broken up at center. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The center. Will kill off a few extra seconds now. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Takes the feed. Big time stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Power play set to roll on as the Senators get ready for the face-off. The Senators start with the puck in their own end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Trying to get back on the attack now. The Senators get a hold of the puck undermanned. From the left wing, takes the feed. Philadelphia's got possession at center. Toss up the puck after that hit.
Gregg's almost out of the box.
Ristolainen's taking it from his own end. Here's a howitzer at the net. And a great read to turn that play aside. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Look at this. And there's a glove save on the play. And he loses control here. The Senators have it against the wall. Grabs the puck. And that's knocked away. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. Jabs the puck away. The Flyers gain possession. Odd man rush. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Makes a save again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
And that's off a stick. And look at this. Here they come again on the attack. Stars and a CMR cheer for Philly tonight.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Flyers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Gains the zone from the right side. And that's poked away by Sanderson. Highmore stick handling in his own zone. Great reach with the poke check. He grabs the puck here at the point. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the shot. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. There's another stop. And pokes the puck loose. just inside the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Gregor. Gaining momentum along the boards. Puts it in deep. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. Steps into the offensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Finds some space in the corner. The Senators have it now. Grabs the puck in the slot. Hammers it on net. Stops him cold. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Scores!
He's in a high danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away. So a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Flyers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
From the left side, they gain the zone. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Philadelphia's got possession here in the offensive zone. Scores! He's on the board!
This is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already.
Well, you fully understand why the coach made the goaltending change, James. You want to get your starter out of the net. You want to reset your group. Try and see if you can garner some momentum, and it might come off of a save by your goaltender who's come in relief. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. The team just isn't playing well, and another one winds up in the back of the net.
Philadelphia's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Goes right to the crease. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Fedotov. Here's a chance on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Hathaway. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Tippett. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Avoids the poke check. From the neutral zone now. Quick pass over to Couturier. Look out, here they come on the attack. Lays the body into that play. Look at this. Save made off the rush. Philadelphia's got the puck. Gains the zone along the right wall. All alone. He scores! Well, how about that for the ultimate gift?
It's a present, that's for sure, James. Get the goal on your birthday, I think it's one he'll remember. Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days and you use your move.
Flyers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Poked away at center by Couturier. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Keeps possession. Passes it over. And that shot gets caught in traffic. grabs control of it at the point. Dishes it off. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Here's a chance. And what a save. And that would close the book on this one here tonight. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the real good habits. Tonight was another product of that.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
Appreciate the viewers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get those subs up. Currently at 309. Let's keep pushing. Got more from the Tai Chi Network coming. Hockey, soccer, basketball, football, baseball, fucking wrestling. I'll eventually put UFC in this bitch if I got to. If y'all boxing fans, you want to see Undisputed, I'll put that bitch in there too. So let me know.